What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Stark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. All my videos are free for you. I show you my passive income strategies. I provide my rationales. I show you how much I'm making at the end of the month. I show you how many shares I have at the end of the month with all my investments. I provide my rationales and I review dividend stocks and real estate investment trusts. So I have a hybrid of a dividend growth and high yield dividend growth stocks and ETFs investing strategy. So feel free to check out my videos. They are free for you. All I ask you to do is subscribe and check out my videos for free. Hit that notification bell and feel free to share my videos for other people to check out as well. So, March. Wow. This is a huge month for passive income. This is a lot. Okay, now if you compare last year's passive income to this year's passive income, this is incredible. I have a few tricks up my sleeve. I still have to include the REIT series. Kind of gave you a heads up with one REIT that I'm going to be investing in with this special pie that I had. So I already did a review on Iron Mountain. I also did a review on Prologis. You'll probably see ahead of time which one I'm going to be reviewing next, and I'm going to provide my rationales as to what real estate investment trust I bought. That's part of this big pie. So, if you're new to this channel, I got my rationales for you. You got to hit that subscription button. So, let's check out my holdings and my passive income right now. So we are going to start with my E-Trade dividend portfolio. So with Arbor Realty Trust, I have 664 shares. I'm down 1.85%. I'm sure that will improve. So I have a $100,000 plus dividend portfolio in M1 Finance, and I have a $46,000 dividend portfolio in E-Trade. So the long-term plan is M1 Finance, I'm really focusing on that. Then I'm going to focus on E-Trade. So Arbor has done very well. I'm at 664 shares. Key Corp 477 shares. Sachem Capital Corp 308.19 in shares. Gain 222.32. SQFT. This is like something that this is just play money I threw in with a REIT. Who knows what will happen with them? They're a really small REIT. So I just threw some money in a penny stock for the hell of it to see what happens. Realty Income, I'm at 160.377 shares. VTRS, I'm at 143 shares. Verizon Technology Finance, I'm at 142.282. EPR Properties, 134. I am so glad I capitalized on them when the pandemic hit. I'm very excited to see this REIT, this experiential REIT, make a comeback. Main Street Capital, I'm at 128 shares. Huntington Bank shares, 109. SFTW is like a little bit of a spin-off thing from SQFT. I'll just see what happens with them long term. KLIP Crane shares ETF. That one is a covered call ETF with I'll have to do a remix on them. So I'm still holding on to them, and I'm excited to see what I can do with them. Cyan Investment Corp, I'm probably going to have to rebuy them on M1 Finance. It seems like E-Trade does not have them. I sold them through some of that money in E-Trade. So I have 2.10 shares, and that's mostly just from reinvesting dividends. So I'm going to jump to my income that I received on E-Trade. So this was a really good month for me on E-Trade. So I didn't include this dollar from Gladstone Investment for dividend on reinvest. So 3-4, I received 1768 with Gladstone. Realty Income, I received 4093. Arbor Realty Trust, I received $276.26. EPR Properties, I received 36.65 in dividends. Key Corp, I received 96.45. So I'm almost at that $100 mark with Key Corp, which is exciting. Main Street Capital Corp, I made 30.56. Horizon Technology Finance Corp, 1529. Vitreous, I made 1702. Main Street Capital, I made 3840. And then KOIP, Crane Shares, China Internet, and Covered Call ETF, China International and Covered Call ETF, 1865. And then Cyan, I made 70 cents. I didn't include that. So adding up all these numbers, I made $587.89. That was huge for my E-Trade dividends. Again, $587.89. This is huge with the dividend investing strategy and the dividend snowball effect. So years ago, I was only making 500 some a year. So now I'm making this monthly. That's very exciting. That's what the dividend snowball effect is about. Now we're going to jump to M1 Finance. And this is my main focus right now, the Dividendo Manifesto, which I named my dividend portfolio. A little bit of humor with Connor Stallions in Michigan since I'm an Ohio State fan. So I just decided to be a little unique with the dividend portfolio name. So $104,000 I'm at right now. And I'll show you how much I'm earning in dividends and how I'm doing performance-wise. I'm looking at my dividend portfolio on M1 Finance. I started mostly in, I think it was July 5th. Was it July? Like July 4th, 2019 is when I started my M1 Finance dividend portfolio on here. So since then, you can tell that I've been throwing a lot of money in. All right, it's jumping up. Last year, I threw in $500 a week. This year, I'm going to be paying off student loans. As soon as I pay off student loans, I'm going to start the $500 a month again. I earned a total of $14,800.74 in dividends since I started. My monthly weighted rate of return was 105.81%. My market gain was $8,576.27. So I've been really targeting the financial sector and real estate sector because they took a huge hit. And I am so glad I did that because they're starting to make a comeback. So probably in the next year or two, that's still going to be my focus. And then I'm going to start focusing on other dividend stocks. Now, don't get me wrong. I still have a balance of high yield dividend growth stocks and really good dividend growth stocks. So I'll reveal that to you right now. We're going to start from the bottom. So I just started with McDonald's. I'm at half a share. Kimberly-Clark, almost 1 share. Procter & Gamble, 0.92 shares. Eagle Bulk Shipping, 1.33 shares. Medtronic, I will be reviewing Medtronic. I have 1.33 shares. Digital Realty Trust, there you go. I spilled the beans. I'll reveal to you why I've been buying them. Prologis, absolutely love them. I need to get more. Enbridge, 1.54 shares. And yes, M1 Finance added FBY. I'm in it, the Yieldmax Meta Option ETF. I'm going to do a review and explain my rationales, why I'm adding them. Hessa Midstream, I just started adding them. And again, Ryman Hospitality Properties, I've been re-adding them. Alexandria Real Estate, ARE, I'm going to be reviewing them. That's part of my pie, so I might as well reveal that to you now. Energy Transfer, I started rebuying them, 2.17 shares. Fidelity National Financial, again, I went over them, 2.13 shares. Kinder Morgan, 2.35 shares. Iron Mountain, 2.76 shares. AbbVie, re-added them, sold Corning. So I am at 3.54 shares. Starbulk Carriers, 3.56 shares. Diana Shipping, that one's probably going to, I don't know why it's not on M1 Finance, but it's going to be sold. And it needs to be sold. WP Carey, 7.57 shares. Coca-Cola, 8.06 shares. You're going to see a transition and change with the high yielders and dividend growth stocks soon. SFL Corporation, 8.22. Golden Ocean Group, 8.28 shares. American Tower, 9.29 shares. Look at the return, 21.04%. Agree Realty Corp, 9.65 shares. That needs to improve. with more shares. Same with Pepsi, 10.78 shares. One Oak, 11.88 shares. Prudential, 11.94 shares. Omega Health Investors, 12.52 shares. T Rowe, 12.57. Simon Property Group, 13.79. I need to get to 100 with these ones. McCormick, 14.06 shares. Hair Trust REIT, 15.63 shares. Starbucks, 16.07. Diana Shipping, 18.22 shares. Reefy, Chicago Atlantic Real Estate, 21.34 shares. Innovative Industrial Properties, 12.24 shares. Blackstone Secured Lending Fund, 23.89 shares. Tyson Foods, 23.922 shares. Invitation Homes, 25.26 shares. Conagra Brands, 26.22. MPLX, 26.99. Getty Realty, 27.35. Hormel Foods, 29.88. Alpine Income Properties Trust, 31.74. Rhythm Capital, 32.15 shares. Gaming and Leisure Properties, 32 shares. Hilroy Realty, 33.07 shares. Kroger, 33 shares. TCPC BlackRock TP Capital, 34 shares. TSLX, 35 shares. Pfizer, 35 shares. That's one I may capitalize on because they've been down. Franklin Resources, very glad I got them back, 39 shares. One Main Holdings, 41.09 shares. CubeSmart, 41.48 shares. Bank OZK, 41.91 shares. NNN REIT, 41.99 shares. Saratoga Investment Corp, 43.48 shares. Oaktree Specialty Lending, 47.56 shares. Brightspire Capital, 47.94 shares. U.S. Bancorp, 47.95 shares. NSA National Storage Affiliates, 49.28 shares. FSK, 49.56 shares. TSLY, yes, 49.91 shares. If TSLY improves and Tesla, I will be rebuying them. Vitus Investment Corp, 51.10 shares. Truist Financial Corp, 51.30 shares. Jackson Financial, 53.09 shares. Essential Properties Income Trust, Essential Properties EPRT, that would be, I'm doing pretty well. Essential Properties Realty Trust, I'm up 23.87%. So I wanted to go over that one too. EPRT, let's go back there. Where are we at? And then we're at Bank of America, 53.54 shares. Ally, 56 shares. Enterprise Product Partners, 58 shares. Blue Owl Capital Corp, 58 shares. Hercules Capital, 59 shares. Citizens Financial Corp, 60 shares. Fifth Third Bank Corp, 61 shares. DSWC Capital Southwest Corp, 68 shares. Wendy's, 68 shares. Their expense ratio is very high, payout ratio is really high right now. Beachy Properties, 69 shares. Flowers Foods, 71 shares. Barings BDC, 73 shares. QQQY, 73 shares. Trinity Capital Corp, 81.48 shares. Ares Capital, 82.54 shares. Premier Financial Corp, 85.85 shares. Regions Financial Corp, 87.87 shares. Runway Growth Finance, 90.67. Triple Point Venture Growth, 91.35%. NVDY, 179 shares. CONY, 334 shares. So again, these Yieldmax ETFs are turbocharging my dividend portfolio. And this was a huge month for my dividends with M1 Finance. Huge. So let's go to that. So let's start going over my dividend income for M1 Finance. Truist Financial Corp, I made $26.68. Kroger, $9.75. Pfizer, $15.05. Enbridge, $1.04. QQQY, $58.88. Hercules Capital, $23.86 plus $4.77. CONY, I made $55.28. NVDY, $471.66. I made with TSLY $40.48. I'm just still making sure I got everything added. DSX 137, Barings BDC 1910. Then we're jumping to Prudential 1553, Agree Realty Corp 238. That is unacceptable. I need to get more. Flowers Foods 1645, Blue Owl Capital Corp 468, Tyson Foods 1172, Wendy's 1723, DSLX 284, Eagle Bulk Shipping 80 cents, Jackson Financial 3717, Golden Ocean Group 249, Fidus Investment Group 1124, Fidus Investment Group again 2198, DLR I will do a review on them 178, Corning I did sell them, I made 543, TSLX 1635, Starbuck Carriers Group 161, SFL Corporation 214, Alpine Income Property Trust 873, Saratoga Investment Corp 3175, and T. Rowe Price Group 1560. My total in passive income with $587.89 in E-Trade, M1 Finance, I made $1,396.94, and my total passive income was $1,984.83. The dividend snowball effect is kicking in. My hybrid of high yield dividend stocks and low dividend growth stocks will be very powerful. And hopefully within the next 5 years, you're going to see some serious firepower. I don't see this serious yet. $1,984.83 is not serious to me. So, like I said before, a lot of these dividend stocks, I need to get to 100 plus shares, especially the high yielders, Hercules Capital, let's see, TSLX, EPD, and a lot of these, Pfizer. I mean, I'm not going to really see a big difference until I start hitting 100 shares in these dividend stocks, 100 plus shares, and that's when it's really going to be powerful. But I'm still, I'm still happy with $1,984.83. So in the comment section below, let me know how much you made in passive income this past month. Hope you guys have a great Easter, and I will have a video for you on Monday. I may try to squeeze one in on Easter Sunday. Just keep an eye on my channel and subscribe if you haven't hit the subscription button to my YouTube channel, because all my passive income strategies are free for you. I'm just letting you know. You guys take care and have a great Easter Saturday, and I'm going to jump to my disclaimer. So as a reminder, this is a disclaimer. Do not use my YouTube channel for any form of financial advice or tax advice. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. It is best to seek financial advice from a financial advisor or somebody certified to give financial advice, as well as tax advice. So go see somebody for tax advice that is certified to give tax advice or as a tax advisor. Again, strictly entertainment purposes only. I'm very transparent with my YouTube channel. Show you everything I buy. I provide my rationales. Now, you have to be aware as well that investing is a risk. You can gain money, you can lose money. I have lost some money. I have gained some money. So be aware of that risk and do your own due diligence when you make investments. So, providing, again, this is strictly my dividend income journey and passive income journey and dividend snowball effect journey. So I'm showing and providing entertainment purposes only. Just be aware of that. So you guys take care and have a great weekend.